Good morning from Sacramento. Here I am. I'll give you a little view, if I can, of this is where I'm coming from, downtown Sacramento. Got a nice view from the 21st floor of the hotel. The Capitol's probably off on the other side, so I can't show you that. But I'm here for day 2 of my California State PTA Board of Managers meeting. Yesterday was just a quick board development meeting talking about education issues and advocacy, which is one of the main points of what the PTA does. Makes sense for us to be meeting here in Sacramento because that's where the point of all the advocacy is. It's that we come here and we talk to legislators. Now, because let's see if I can put this down. No, doesn't look good. Um, the there's an election coming up in 4 days, something like that. Got an election coming next week, and so not too many legislators are here in town. They're off campaigning or just home and relaxing because they don't have to campaign. But we have our meetings up here. The office is up here, and it's a good place to do any kind of talking to the legislators about the important issues from here. Again, everything I'm doing on my videos, I kind of come up with one idea and sort of talk. And my idea was "Good morning from Sacramento," and I don't know what else to talk about. So give me a second to pause and come up. I got to fill up more time. It's only been 2 minutes. I'll tell you a little bit more about yesterday. We have student board members on the state PTA, and the student board member, which is from where I live, my city, we flew up with him, and we were here early, had some time, and he said, "Hey, do you want us to go see my old office?" Because he worked up here for a lobbying firm, and so, sure, why not? Came up, and he introduced me to his bosses, and one of them is like, "Okay, Jack and Kevin." It's like, "Okay, great, meet them, talk to them. They're really good people. Enjoy talking to them." They said, "Hey, let's go to lunch. Do you mind if we take you guys to lunch?" And so we went to a burger place that was Stephen, the student's favorite place, and talked about a bunch of things. I got to learn a little bit about a couple of the propositions that even I still hadn't really fully understood. Since they're here and they understand that, they know who is behind various measures. Prop 53 is a really confusing one, talking about bonds. And it's like a certain type of bond needs to be voted on by the public. And it's like, what's the problem? What are they solving? And they don't tell us that in any of the advertising. They're not saying, well, this is what we're really doing. Well, it's the opponents of the high-speed rail project and maybe one other major project that's going on. It's being financed by the type of bonds that would be addressed by this new Proposition 53. So the reality of it is Prop 53. If you don't like the high-speed rail and don't like the way it's being financed, vote against it. And if you like the high-speed rail, don't care about this financing, no. That's where it gets confusing. If you like the high-speed rail the way it is and the financing the way it is, you vote against 53. You vote for 53 if you want to kill the high-speed rail and stop people from doing the kind of bonds that they're doing now that probably aren't really a problem. I think the only issue is the high-speed rail side of it. They're just trying to kill that project. I think there might be an aqueduct project or a water project that's also affected by it, but I don't remember that one because I think it must be a Northern California thing, or I'm just out of that loop. I could have talked about propositions. Wow, that would have been 17 videos, but the election's in a couple days. But turns out that one of the guys at lunch, Jack, well, he used to be state superintendent of education, but he was also in the California State Assembly, where he was, I guess it's almost called Speaker of the Assembly or Chair of the Assembly, whatever it was. But he was the guy up in charge. And so he says, "Hey, you want to go see the California State Assembly floor?" Sure, why not? Sounds like fun. And so the guards still know him, and he's able to just say, "Hey, taking a tour," walking right through the public visiting area is way up top, and you look down at everything. And he took us through the floor. We got pictures, got to see the desks, which are like 100 years old or older maybe. Learned a couple things. The green carpet is the Assembly. The red carpet is the Senate. And that goes back to the House of Lords and the House of Commons. So the House of Commons is green, House of Lords is red. So strangely enough, just even like the carpet and the flooring in our California State Senate is based on traditions from England. You never know what you're going to learn. With that, I'm going to go downstairs, have breakfast, and start my day. It's a working day. We're going to be meeting from like 10 o'clock or 10:15 till 6 o'clock in my communications commission after we have our quick meeting from, I think it's 8:30 to 10. So, bye, and see you tomorrow.